We talked about Payoneer on the show a few weeks ago when you first announced that you're going public. Um, but for those who aren't really familiar with your business, Payoneer's mostly known for its cross-border services. What can you guys kind of give us a brief overview of what Payoneer does in the fintech space?
Yeah, sure. So the basics of it are really that when you think about how technology is really changing how all of us engage in commerce, what we see is that it's actually making it so businesses all over the world in a digital world have all kinds of new opportunities and all kinds of new challenges. And so what Payoneer is built is a global financial platform that really focuses on providing services to make it possible for any business of any size, from the biggest Silicon Valley tech company all the way through the smallest small business owner in emerging markets, to build and grow their digital business. And we provide them with cross-border payments, Matt, as you said. We provide them with working capital. We provide them with all kinds of services to actually make it easier for them to build and grow and manage their businesses. And so that's what we do, is really we empower any business of any size to build and grow their digital business in our global digital world.
So when we heard the latest results from MasterCard and Visa a couple weeks ago, I saw that the weakest part of their report by far was cross-border payments. Um, International travel is just not a thing
Yeah.
right now. So how has COVID impacted your business, being that that's one of your big focus areas?
Yeah, so it's a great question, and I think you actually really highlighted. And I think if you go back and look at Visa and MasterCard as well, I think they'll talk about this, that there's actually an important difference between cross-border payments related to travel and cross-border payments related to digital commerce. And actually, what they have reported is significant growth in cross-border e-commerce activity, which hasn't grown fast enough to offset how big their business was around travel and cross-border. And so for us, we're actually the opposite. The vast majority of our business related to cross-border is with people and businesses that aren't traveling. They're operating where they operate, and they're doing business with partners and customers around the world. And we've seen that actually accelerate. We've had a part of our business that actually did relate to travel, and that part has suffered a little bit, along with some of those other companies like you mentioned, Visa and MasterCard, where travel has been hit. But we've really seen an acceleration of digital commerce trends around cross-border, and we think that's really a permanent shift in how the business world is working.